Alright, this is Calibos, and we are playing Project Ozone 3, and now for another exciting day of Fix That AE system. It's the episode you guys were all waiting for. AE, more of it. So, let's see where we were. We have semi-automated this chest. We're making calculation processors, clearly. I don't know if anything is currently processing. So we have all of that. What exactly were we doing? I think we were trying to work up to auto crafting. So one of the things that I was thinking about, is it extra cells? Extra cells. Fluid assembler. Okay, so I don't see where it is, so maybe it's not in this pack. So we won't worry about it then. So one of the things that we would like to accomplish is we have... Which Certus quartz do we have in here? Certus quartz. We have very little Certus quartz. So one of the things we'd like to accomplish is we'd like to set it up so that AE will handle certain things for us. Like limited auto crafting. Now, we can certainly go without that for a little while. So we may just do that. Huh. That's exciting. New moon. So let's delete that. Let's see exactly where it is. I mean, our big goal really was to... Yeah, we've forced all of the things in here. Was to be able to do this. So clearly we can do that. Apparently this ocelot really likes the fluid cows. Anyway. God, all we need is pyrotheum and... because this is air. I thought that there was one for... glowstone, pyrotheum. Yeah, I thought there was one that we had the tectonic, whatever it was, but that's fine. That's fine. Alright, well, let's get away from AE2 for a while. I had promises about doing some things that were not AE2. So this is a crafting terminal. So where were we? We were looking at... where is it? I know it's here. So we were looking at the mana spreader turntable and working our way into Terra Steel. So in order to make Terra Steel, we actually need the conglomeration plate. It's a terrestrial agglomeration plate. So we need one of these things. So it's going to require each of the main and then mana. So water, fire, earth, air, and then a mana rune. And then one of these, and then go. So it's actually going to also require a block of mana steel. Well, let's take these because it clearly doesn't like them. So that gives us a terrestrial agglomeration plate. So we're going to need some more lapis blocks. And we're going to need some living stone, we presume. Let's get the Botania book out. Botania. Lexica Botanica. Pop that in there. Yes, we are aware about all of that nonsense. So we're going to go ahead and look at the Terra Steel. So we've got that, we've got that. So we're going to need 5. Okay, so I swapped the things. So we'll do this. Do that. Alright. Because the entire point of getting the ta-da, terrestrial agglomeration plate. Of getting the wireless terminal was so that we could basically here's a fancy thing. Watch this, guys. Hey, look, I was smart. I put something under the dirt. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's here. This is where our dirt went. So, alternate. Go. Dirt. Nice. So you'll notice that it has a different pattern in now, and we can use it to transform items. So, very cool. If we actually wanted to make the other one, Tanya. So we need to make sparks really quick. Sparks. So let's get some of these. I'm just trying to use these up if you hadn't like figured it out. Fine, we'll stand over here. So these are actually pretty cool, these sparks. And you would put them on an apparatus, for example, you know, this thing floats above it. And then we put them around on these. I don't remember exactly what the range is, but who cares, right? Everything's going to be alright. And then we're going to go ahead and look at mana steel and mana diamonds. So we've got a couple of mana steel here. Just 1 or 2. Take a mana diamond, we'll take an ender pearl, we'll go ahead and convert the ender pearl. Come on, just drop the stack. Alright, works perfectly, every time, 100%. Oh, that's super annoying. Remember that time when we had a magnet on and I can't remember for the life of me how to turn it off? Yeah, that time is now. Ability bottle. Magnetize. Go. Okay, that will hopefully make our life better. Okay, so now we watch the fancy light show. Magical conversion. Aren't you guys pleased? So let's get some diamonds really quick. Diamonds. Let's go diamond, diamond, diamond. Mana diamond, mana diamond, mana diamond. And we'll just go 1, 2, 3. Oh, seriously. Convert. We have enough mana, actually, that it's just really fast. Otherwise, it can take a second. The other thing to be aware of is it uses an entire pool. So I don't have a good idea of just exactly how much mana I had, but all of this was full, all of that was full. This was pretty full and stuff. So we've used quite a bit of mana and we could very easily empty it. So from here, we've got this done. So we need to make the turntable mana spreader. So we're just going to go ahead and chuck these in here for now, because it's something we can do. We'll do that. So if I were a turntable mana spreader, oh, these don't have locations and it won't take them. Good enough. Whoa. So I'm allowed to stand over here. Listen. Turntable mana spreader. So we need some more living wood. We need some more actual wood. So takes a minute. Forever. So this is starting to fill back up, I think. Any second now. Any second. There we go. And clearly we just need to kill the flower, because kill the flower. So that will do that while we're waiting. So that gives us a spreader turntable. So honestly, it pretty much does as advertised. It just spins. Like, it shoots mana in different directions. So, we'll chuck it through here. So, our next step is going to be the Elven Gate. And this is kind of where we were headed, actually. So we need some glimmering living wood and the Elven Gateway core. We only needed 3, and I made extra because I was demonstrating what not to do. That's exactly what I'm going to say. And you are as free to believe that as you like, which I wouldn't if I were you. So now we need to make the Elven Gateway core. So it's going to require one of these. I have Terra Steel somewhere. Elven Gateway core. So that gives us that. So that should actually complete the quest, but we will have to wait for more of the living wood to finish before we can actually build the gate. There we go. So let's get that going. So I don't remember exactly what because there's been some changes lately as far as, well, not necessarily lately, but some of the blocks are unnecessary. They don't. Hold on. Sorry about that. Allergies. It's great. I thought so. So these actually need like special pylons, and we're gonna have to build them. Pylon. So first we need some mana pylons. We need some diamonds, because diamonds. Let's go ahead and make 2 for the moment. 1, 2. Let's go ahead and chuck that into the system. So that gives us the base 2 pylons. Now we actually need to upgrade these. Pylon to these. And then we're going to need some Eyes of Ender. Ender Pearls. Okay, well, let's pull these out. The system is full, so it doesn't like to... put things away in it, and I will probably have to spend some off-camera time doing exciting things about crafting storage, which I know you guys are very eager to see. quick. Spend 2 hours farming and building drives. So, living rock. So we're pretty much just going to put these here and there, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and we're going to grab one of these sparks with a thing, and we're going to put them there. Does that do it? Nope. So, in order to make, let's see, dominant spark, we want this. So we're going to need pixie dust, which is a mana pearl. So let's get some mana pearls. And what I'm pretty much going to do is start it and then immediately try to throw them through. Nope. So it has to fully render. In which case we need mana tablets. Let's get rid of this. Ooh, that was weird. So we have the wand of the forest. We want that to go into this. We drop that. We watch the lightning. So technically with this setup, it's pretty much just going to be going wherever it can. I mean, it's arbitrary as far as which one of the mana spreaders it will be going to. But if the pool is full one way, then that mana spreader will stop firing and it will eventually fill this entire setup. It's just a matter of... Okay, so we're gonna drop from that into that. So this should actually buy us a couple seconds. Or not. So we'll configure that one to do that. We'll back away. I know this is a pretty terrible looking setup. Honestly, I try to make a little more effort usually. There we go. So now we have this. What we need is to make our dominant sparks. So we're going to need fire. So let's get 2 of these. 2 fire. And this is going to help us keep it going. So that, hopefully that worked. So now these are just going to automatically pull off of anything with the spark attached to it to keep this gate going. Now I'm not honestly going to leave the gate going most of the time, but you'll notice that the pool is just filled right up. So super helpful. So we need Elementium, we have Dragonstone, we have Pixie Dust, now we need Dragonstones. So, if you can guess, when we threw in, there we go, let's get some Mana Steel really. So the trades aren't always even. So we dropped 64 Mana Steel and we got 32 Elementium. 21 Dragonstone, you know, from 21 diamonds. So the trades aren't always even. There's not really a lot you could do about that. But, I mean, things that they are uneven about, they're relatively easy to get. So now we want the Conjuration Catalyst. Alright, so let's do one more Brewing Stand. And then we need a Mana Pearl. We can just go ahead and make one of those. And by one, I mean a stack, because who wouldn't, right? Sure. So, that makes one of these, which is one of the ones we already have. And then that we upgrade into one of these. So we just need 4 living stone and we're good. Alright, so pretty much the plan for this one is we're gonna drop it right under there. So you'll notice that they look differently. I'm going to suggest to you that they have different uses, because they do. And you've probably seen it before, but you know, maybe you haven't. All of that nonsense. We don't need it. We don't need it. That we're keeping actually, because those belong with us. The rest of it's Britannia stuff, and we can get rid of it there. So, for example, I have no idea how much redstone we have. Let's look. So, we have a couple pieces of redstone, but assume that we were out of redstone, and we came over here and we're like, oh, redstone. Do you see the magic that is happening? We now have, we started with 1 stack, we have 2 and a bit. So that thing doubles redstone and glowstone and a couple of other things. Netherrack. So with, basically with just mana, you can just conjure stuff out of thin air. That's the name, Conjuration Catalyst. I think that it is time to call it because we are 5 minutes over. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, just simple as that. Questions, comments, concerns can all go down below. You folks have a great night.